Hello friends, good evening. I hope you people are doing good. Lots of video would like to come that how to fly a flight factor A320 and how do I prepare the flight plan and other stuff. Today I like to explain step by step whatever I usually do. Today we are planning that is we would like to fly from uh, Mumbai to Mangaluru. Not Mangalore, yeah, we have to fly to Mumbai to Mangaluru, and then I have to show you how would I like to make a flight plan. So here we go. That the first thing first, I like to open. Let me open for you. Yeah, so I have to open the flight radar 24, and then you can check it out. That is, I have to fly from Mumbai to Mangaluru. So here we go. That is a Mumbai. You can see check it out. There is a Mumbai right now. That runway 27 is active. That is a landing and takeoff runway is 27. And if you like to take, that is a Mangaluru. And Mangaluru, here we go. That is a Mangaluru. You can check it out. There is no aircraft right now, but most probably we'd like to land a runway 24. So this is our target. That is a usually that is I have to check it out. There is a takeoff and a landing a runway. So after checking out there is a landing, currently that is a takeoff and landing runway through that is a flight radar 24. Then I have to open that is a called flight hour, and here we have to be entered that is a origin VABB, and then you have to enter BOML. There is a Mangaluru airport, and then we can search. After searching, then we can find it out some aircraft. Maybe I like to do that one. You can see the landed and taxiing something is mentioned here. So better way to go for this specific aircraft. Today I have to fly Indigo because I have to make a tutorial for that flight factor A320. So then I have to select this aircraft. Indigo 6175 I like to fly, and terminal 1, and then we have to land it. Approximately 1 hour 53 minutes time it's showing, and you can find it out. There is a previous flight plan as well as also the current flight plan. So here we go, that we can click on the replay. Normally I can check it out. There is a cruising altitude from here, so you can find it out. The cruising altitude is 33,000 feet. So normally I select the 33,000 feet from here, and sometimes you can find it out. That is a gate number, the which gate from which gate that is the aircraft would like to take off as well as land or parking. And if you will fly in USA, you can get it the route as well as altitude you can get directly. That is the most advantage part if you will fly in USA. But in Asia, Europe, you cannot get it that information here. Anyway, so we can get it that information from that is we would like to fly Indigo 6175. Then I like to jump to inside the sim brief. Already I have account and I have the IREC subscription. So yeah, so everything is more. That is the current IREC 1907. So this is the airline I have to fly, IGO, and my flight number is 6175. I enter. We are flying from BABB, and we have to land VOML. So we enter all detail here, and you can see the alternate airport VOBL. It is correct. And today we have to fly. That is a flight factor A320. We just select flight factor A320. Right hand side you can find it out. That is a different types of layout is there. I prefer that is a DLH, that is a Lufthansa format, and here we go, that I select that is a 5% or 5 minutes, and then reserve fuel, that depends. In India I just select there is a 30 minutes for that. And flight maps, I just click on detail and click all those part except the plan step climbs, because already we had seen that is we have to be climb flight level 330. So we don't select that one. Otherwise you cannot, if you are not enter manually the altitude, then you can select that options. But currently that is a Indigo, the cost index is 8, and we have to enter 8 right now, and yeah, rest of things is okay. Takeoff runway 27, landing runway 24, whatever we had seen. If it is not by default selected, you have to select manually. Taxi out if it is too much traffic. If I'll fly with any event, then I usually do that is a 30 minutes out and 10 minutes in. Extra fuel, usually I don't take, but if you wish you can take it. One extra fuel, normally you can avoid that one also. And passengers, we can make it auto, as well as cargo also make it auto. Automatically it will generate, and you can find it out the route. So whatever the route you can get, that is you can see that is a very pretty straight route, that is a Mumbai to Goa, then directly we have to land at VOML. So it's nice route, and another route also available. You can select that one. It's showing some error, so better we have to go to the first one. They are without any error, and it is not divert, that is our deviation is not that much, only the 0.4% extra. So that is the thing we used to do, and I just check everything once and just save and close, and I can generate this one. And whenever I generate, then I can get all the details about my flight plan. So this is normally I would like to do whenever I will fly. I have to collect the information from the flight radar 24 as well as flight hour. So here you can get that everything, we can get it. We can click on the PDF file, and whenever you click on the PDF file, the detail would like to come, and you just copy paste in your wherever from you are fetching that particular PDF file. And if you like to fly with VATSIM or IVO, VATSIM means you can directly click this part. If you're flying with IVO, then you can click the download. They're having lots of options. You can directly download those specific file, and just a single click you can import directly your add-ons. So here is my flight plan. So now I have to directly jump inside the cockpit and do the flight preparations. So here we go. That let me download the flight plan once again in my AVITAB. Then it is easy to explain. Okay, so I just copy paste in my AVITAB, and then it's very easy to explain about that whatever I usually do. Okay, so today, because I'm creating some step-by-step process, that's why I don't talk with you people. That is, you just chat on the chat box. Just I have to make it step-by-step process. So this is a cockpit. There is a flight factor Airbus A320 cockpit. There is a normal procedures. Whatever flight factor, it is a virtual aviation. There is no related or no relations with the real world thing. Okay, so don't be mislead my step-by-step process. So normally, that is, if we have to be click on, that is, you can get a tab in the flight factor. Ground power, make it on, and the chocks also you can make it on. So that is you can check it out. That is a chocks already set, as well as there is a ground power. You can see it is connected with our Airbus A320 flight factor. And then you can find it out on the top. It is called overhead panel. Overhead panel, there is options. You can see there is the external power. It's showing this is available. But before start the external power, then you have to start the battery 1 and just wait for a few seconds. You can see there is a battery charging, as well as also on that is a battery 2. You can see almost the same error. Same, the number is showing voltage, as well as after that you have to be click on that external power. After clicking the external power, you have to wait, and then you can check that is some white color, that is off. You just cruise supply, make it on here. Seatbelt signs, make it auto. No smoking, make it auto. and the nav light, nav and logo light, make it 1, and stop on, make it auto here, and right hand side you can find it out emergency exit light and make it arm. That's totally correct. Okay, so now we have to go to the overhead panel from left to right, top to bottom. So first side you can see that we are extremely the left side of the overhead panel. They're having is called that is the ADIRS. The first thing we need to do, that is the first thing you need to do, that first the IR1 we have to make it nav, and we have to wait for a few seconds. You can see that is the light we illuminate here. So it is showing there is a on bat, yes, and you have to wait for a few seconds, and then you can on that is a IR2, and again you can see that is some kind of that on bat it will display, and whenever it will off again, then you can start the IR3. Normally whenever we are a little bit busy, we can directly we just make it on IR1 nav 1, IR2 nav, and IR3 nav. Immediately we can make it on. So then we have to check it out from top to bottom. So everything is just normal, everything, there is no light here. Also already we selected this light also, that is also almost normal. Fuel pump, we right now we cannot make it on because we have to upload some fuel, so we need to wait a little bit more time. And here we can see that is I would like to show you that intercom and cabin we can make it, and passengers we already it is on, we just make it on. Okay, that's cool. And VHF1 make it on, and now we would like to do that is a APU fire test. So we just unpress, and then we can test that is engine 2 as well as engine 1. Okay, everything is fine, looks good. No need to touch the hydraulic and fuel right now. So this is the electric area, already we checked, and this is the area where air conditions. You can check that is a cabin, all other middle is there, so it is pretty nice, looks good. So almost, and we can go to the right side also, you can check everything is looking great here. So overhead panel work is over. So now we would like to do that is called MCP. MCP we have to check it out. We are flying in India, so we have to check our QNH. The air pressure that is right now is 1001, so we just make it 10001, and here also 1001, as well as we can check here 1001, we can make it here also 1001. It's very easy that we can check everything, and just we open the tray, we can keep that papers and booked. And we are flying little bit evening time. If you wish, you can on the lights also, which is available here. So everything is almost a light is on. So this is a MCP, we can on. I would like to discuss more thing about this one later. Just you have to click on CSTR, VOR, make it on that side, CSTR, we just make it on. So everything looking great here, and come on that FMGC, or you can say that is a MCDU. So already we had done the flight plan. So right now I need to open the flight plan. Here we go, that I think that is you can see the flight plan properly. So the first thing first, we have to click on that is a data and the account status. It is very much important. Here you can get that is a engine information, so which kind of aircraft you are flying, the Airbus A320. For me it is a CFM 56-5 Bravo 4, and you can find it out the IRAC data information. It is a advanced data, and you can find it out that is a detail, that is a 1907. and the secondary is the 23rd May, 20th June. So whatever it is, we don't bother about that one. So current active one is the latest one. So next we have to click the initial page. The initial page we have to be enter from and to. It is important. So according to the flight plan, we have to fly from vector Alpha Bravo Bravo to we are fly the vector Oscar Mike Lima. This is called ICO code, the airport from which airport to which airport you are flying. In Airbus you have to be enter like that ICO code slash ICO code and just click on that. And in case if you are, I already told you that is you have to import from SimBrief the flight plan. I didn't import, so just I have to return that one. You can check it out right now. From and to, that automatically selected whatever airport ICO code I entered. So today flight already we had seen that is a alternate flight, alternate airport we selected VOBL, that is Bengaluru. Alternate airport we enter VOBL here, and of course the flight number. For giving example, that is we are flying this Indigo IGO, and the flight number is 6175. You have to enter here. If you fly Jet Airways, you have to write it down JAI the flight number. If you are flying with SpiceJet ACJ, you have to write it down. If you are flying with Vistara VIT, you have to be enter. So whatever the aircraft or whatever the airlines you have to fly, you have to mention that part. And the cost index for today, cost index you can find it out. There is a cost index is 8. I just enter 8 here. And cruising altitude today flight, the cruising altitude 33,000 feet. I enter 33,000 feet. Directly you can enter 33,000 feet. Automatically the temperature would like to select through the MCDU, or you can check it out. For me, I like to prefer to check from the flight plan. So here we go, that we can check the flight plan, and yeah, so here we go, that is you can see 33,000 feet, the temperature is -34. So normally I like to enter like this according the same brief the current weather. So everything I can find it out, and just I enter that informations like that. At 33,000 feet, the temperature that should be -34. If you wish, you can directly enter. It doesn't matter anything. IRS initialization, you have to click on that. Normally that is you can select on align on reference on flight factor, but that I like to follow. There's a green one. So that is that you can see there is a green one showing there is a 1905.5 north, 1905.9 north. That is the same. I click on the right side, and here it's showing there is a 7251.3. So in that case, I have to make it 51 decimal, same as it is. I just make it same as it is, green color, and then I click on the align on reference and just click on the align. So it's really important that we have to be enter in the flight factor. If you fly with FS Labs, there is no need to enter specifically, directly you can enter, automatically it is selected. Click on the return button, and another thing is very much important in that case, the tropo altitude. The tropo altitude that you can find it out at 33,000 feet, tropo altitude is a 55,000. So I have to enter 55,000. So here we go, that we have to enter 55,000. And it's a very important, and current ground temperature is 29 degrees Celsius. We click on the wind here, and we have to be enter wind. It is also very important that we have to be get the wind data also according to the flight plan whatever we had done. So here we go, that this is a climb wind information, so you can find it out. And you have to be enter first 10,000 feet, then 15,000 feet, then 20,000 feet, then 31,000 feet, as well as 35,000 feet. It's very much important whenever you have to enter detail about your MCDU or FMGC. So here we go, that we have to be enter 238 at 23, 238 at 23 at 100 in that sense, that is a 10,000 feet. I enter the data, as well as we enter 240 at 22. We enter, that is a flight level 150, 15,000. Then we enter 229 at 6 flight level 200, and then we enter 88 at 20 flight level 310, and we have to enter 88 35 flight level 350, and we can click on the update insert. It's very much important. We can enter the details regarding our wind directions. You go to the next page, and you can descent wind also you can enter. So you can find it out, descent data also you can enter. So same as it is, 35,000 feet you can get it, 31,000 feet, 20,000 feet, 15,000 feet, as well as 10,000 feet. For right now I am not entering the descent data, so I just click on the return. So you can find it out. There is initial page, everything I entered, I got it from the sim brief flight plan, and I entered everything detail. Okay, so next you have to click on flight plan. After entering everything, we have to be enter the flight plan, the vector Alpha Bravo Bravo, that is from Mumbai we would like to fly, and this is my flight plan. And we have to click on the departure, and departure runway is 27. Currently 27 is active, and here we go, that is the 27 is active, and there is no seed we are getting here. Directly we have to be take off with the Bekut. So we have to be going Bekut. Making that is a Bekut, and we just click on the insert. If you are getting any seed, the standard instrument departure, then you have to enter, otherwise you just leave it. So here you go, that is a we can enter directly Bekut, BE Kilo Uniform Tango. We have to be enter Bekut. I just click on the Bekut, and after Bekut you can just enter insert, and here you go, that is a Bekut. You can get that is a Airways, the cubic 13. So click on the Bekut Airways, you have to click on the Airways, you have to enter the cubic 13 here. You have to be enter cubic 13, and cubic 13, and you have to be enter Mike Alpha Beta Tango and Alpha. So here we go. And then whiskey 15, we have to enter the whiskey 15 here, and that is we have to be enter Kilo of Alpha November Tango India. So here we go, we have to be insert every detail whatever we are getting the flight route, and you just check it out, that is any discontinuity is there or not. And we found that is some discontinuity is there in the flight plan. Just you have to, in Airbus A320, you just click on the clear button, and then you click on the specific line, automatically the discontinuity will erase. And insert, and we have to be click on the VOML, and arrival runway we have to click, and here we can see, find it out, that is a 24. Already we discussed about we have to land on 24, the ILS 24. Better have to be select on the Zulu, and there is no vias, we are not getting any vias, so yeah, so we can select directly, and we have to click on insert. So here we can you can find it out, that is there again we can get some discontinuity. Again we have to click clear button, and just we click that part, and then click insert. So again we have to check it out, and we found that is we cannot get any discontinuity more. So alright, I think that is alright, but the thing is that right hand side you cannot find it out the speed as well as also altitude. In that case you have to click again the initial page. The first initial page already we entered, we click the next page, and here you can get the options like a zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight you can find it out here. According this chart, zero fuel weight is 54.9. So we can select 54.9, And block fuel for today flight, we like to do that's a block fuel. You can there almost that 6 ton as well as 300 for the taxiing, so we can go for the 6.3 ton. So you can click there, and we can click that is a weight boarding, so automatically your MCDU, through MCDU everything will select. And now you click on the flight plan, you can see that is everything will be there according our plan. So I like to show you in the flight factor, you can enter that all data through that is a performance data. So if you wish, you can enter manually that all informations, you can get it. That is, you can find it out 54.90 fuel weight we entered, as well as also that that's CG, everything will like to come. So I just prefer that is I enter through that MCDU, so automatically everything will select. After entering this part, you have to click on the program, and you can see that is we have to be take off from runway 27 from Mumbai. So it's very much important that whenever you like to fly, in case any emergency cases, then you have to land the same airport or nearby airport. So normally that is whenever that pilot would like to make the flight plan, they prefer that is the same airport they would like to land. In case if I will take off from Mumbai to runway 27, if any problem will arise in my aircraft, I would like to prefer land runway 27 in Mumbai. So I click on the secondary flight plan, I just make it copy active, and here we go. That is you can find that is a Bekut and between, because we are not selecting any seat, so that's why we are not getting any information. So I just simply click on 1520 here. I just click on the hold, and 185 degree I just holding, because you can find it out. I just I would like to prefer some waypoint. Let me open the chart. I just open the chart VABB, and let me check it out. That is exactly the which so if we have to take off VABB, so this is a seat that we are not getting, actually just doesn't matter. Make it approach, click on the approach runway 27, we can click on the 27, and in case if you land, so directly we would like to go some point, so we can create one point that is a call Bravo Bravo Bravo. We can hold that place. So better the secondary flight plan, you can check it out. Secondary flight plan, you can enter Bravo Bravo Bravo. I'm correct, I think so. Yep, we can enter Bravo Bravo Bravo, and here we go, and we have to be select Bravo Bravo Bravo, and we have to select that is a Bravo Bravo Bravo. We can hold here, maybe there is a let me check 78078 right hand pattern, and then we can return. So in case that is any problem, then we have to be go to the Bravo Bravo Bravo. We can hold it, and we can come back to VABB airport, and VABB airport arrival runway, obviously we have to land ILS 27 Zulu. I don't select any star right now. So this is my secondary flight plan in case if immediately we have to be land at the same airport. Normally I don't do this kind of secondary flight plan because I just prepare my flight plan quickly, but the real world normally the people who like to prefer, pilot would like to prefer or enter that informations. Secondary flight plan, the performance page is very much important in case if you land emergency cases. So then you have to be enter all the details of the current airport weather. So according this one 1001 is the QNH, and temperature you can see that is 29 degrees Celsius, and wind is 230 at 10. 230 at 10. We can enter 230 at 10 here. And minimum decision altitude, you can find it out. You can find it out that is it is C category aircraft. So decision altitude is 230. Airbus normally we can enter 230 plus 50, so we can enter 280 right now. So this part secondary flight plan is over, and now I have to click on the program. So now you can understand, I have to, in case I have to be land VABB runway 27, the threshold runway we have to enter. So we can understand, in case if you land emergency, then we can understand from runway 27 how much far my aircraft position. So almost we had done here, and last part is that is a call a takeoff data. We have to do the takeoff data between let me on the APU, and here we go, that is a APU we can on. You can see that is a flap open, that option should like to come. Yeah, so now you can on, that is a start. We can start the APU, and now we would like to check, that is gross weight is 61,200. So normally I would like to prefer to do that takeoff performance through the online. Just here we go, that it's available, it is a freeware actually. So this is the thing, I'm flying 320 CFM, and here we enter, that is the airport BABB, and we click on the meter. Every details we can get it here. Flaps 1 plus F, packs off, NTI is off, runway dry, and we found that takeoff weight is 61,200. So we just type it, it's 61,200, and CG we can check it out from the performance page. CG is 22.6. 22.6. We enter runway 27, and I can use the full runway, but I have to take off from the intersect November 4. I just click November 4, as well as also here November 4, and just we click on the calculate. Here we get the all data. You can, the flex temperature we got it, and we got the trim, we got the V1 rotate, and V2 the speed also. So from here I can do, that is my flight takeoff performance. It's a freeware, it's a really nice program, so you can also use that one. So this is for Airbus. So here we go, that V1 we have to enter. Before that we like to enter the flaps 1 and trim also. You can find it out here, that is up 1.3. we have to enter up 1.3. Here we go, and flex temperature we can find, the flex temperature we got it 67. So we enter flex temperature 67, and we got 145, 145, as well as 145. Here we go. Ship data we cannot get it, very unfortunate, and FS Labs you can get the shipped data. That is a one feature, so you can get it there. And threshold reductions, accelerations, that is you cannot enter. There is it is given by the company. I just assume that it is a 1700, 1900. It is given by company, so it's some specific number, some calculations by the company people. So I just assume and I enter like that. Here we go, that you can see APU is available, and that page is ECAM automatically changed. So you can see that is a APU is available already in mention here. So you just click on the APU bleed, and between, I would like to prefer you, that is another thing you need to check. It's very much important. Click on that electric, and here you can check there is a battery is charging or not. Simply you have to be off both battery, and here you can see that is a both battery off, the showing this is a both battery off. Then start any one of them and check that is it's charging automatically 28.4. it is charging perfectly, as well as that one also. You have to be check it out before takeoff, that battery is working perfectly or not. It's very much important. So anyway, so we already start APU bleed, so we don't need the external power. We can start, that is a fuel pump, and whenever we'll start the fuel pump, obviously we used to do, that is a beacon light, make it on, seatbelt signs, make it on, no smoking signs, make it on. Yeah, so everything is ready, so we can start pushback. And here we go, that we can remove that chocks as well as ground power. because no more needed. Parking brake set, checked, and we are not flying any network, just we make it 2000 is a QNH. All we can make it and TRA, as well as here also we can make it the frequency. Here also we can make it frequency 122.8. That's just for the good habit, though that is not required right now because there is no ATC at all. And whenever you have to fly with any frequency or ATC, you'll be getting some that is initial climb information. So I'm not getting anything here, so just I assume just check any standard, and I assume that is we have to be climb. Initial climb is a 7,000 feet, so I just assume that is we have to be climb initial climb, that is a 7,000 feet. Here we go, that we are almost done. And I have one takeoff checklist. So before start checklist, cockpit preparations completed, gear and pins cover removed, signs on. We just check it out, that is already we had done. Signs on, area is nav, and fuel quantity need to check. I think there is a fuel quantity need to check. We can click on the fuel and check. That is a 6.3, approximately 6.3. To data set, better reference checked 1001. Window and door close, window close, as well as you can see the door also closed. Mobile phone off, beacon light on. Thrust lever, we just make it idle. Here we go, that is a make it idle. Thrust lever, parking brake set. Before start checklist completed. And just we have to be request pushback, start pushback.
Round to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
So I think we have to, okay, so we have to push back here.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
So here we go, that ready for taxi, and we just wait that you can the pushback car would like to come here. So weather pretty good. Let's see that is what will happen. So we are almost ready, so it's very much important. We can enter. So lots of people would like to ask me to make the step-by-step process the flight factor A320. Again, I would like to tell you that I'm not a real-world pilot. That is everything I practice through, that is to see the other YouTubes and some documents. So please don't try a real life. That is just procedures for flying virtual airlines flight factor.
Ready to connect.
Flight factor A320. It is only applicable in simulator, not in real life. So we will like to wait. And I'd like to tell you that another thing, the part is that some airlines are having procedures. Whenever they have to start their engine, they have to be off the pack 2 and pack 1. Some airlines they would like to off the pack 2 just to make it on pack 1. Some airlines they don't off the pack 2 and pack 1, they directly start the engine.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So that is a different airlines, different procedures. So we have to release the parking brake, and whenever you have to release the parking brake,
Pushback, and you may start engine.
that is a called block time, gate to gate block time. We can start here. So here we go, that we have to wait for a few seconds because we are very near to the gate. The lots of people who like to stand there, so we cannot start engine. We have to be little bit wait or go little bit far from the gate, and then we have to be start engine. So we feel like we are little bit far from the gate. There is no problem of any human would like to come near to the engine. So here we go. So everything we just check once, and then we have to be click. You can check it out on the eCam also. The ECAM also. And here we go, that is ignition mode, we just make it here, normal mode ignitions, and you can see that is we can get the engine pages. And here we go, that is the fuel flow is there proper. We can start engine number 2, and we can get the sounds of the engine number 2 as well. As it is very much important, you can see the flow also. It's really interesting thing. That is a N1 also increase slowly, and N2 you can also find it out. So it's very much important. That is a CFM as well as IAE engine. They're having two different way, little bit that increase the fuel or N1 N2 performance. We can concentrate here at this page. And it's showing there is available. So
operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
okay, parking brake set, and we have to wait for a few seconds.
Stand by.
Whenever available is just vanish, and you can click on the engine 1 as well as you can find it out that same way. You can start engine 1 also. You can get the sound also. It really nice sound. I really love that sound actually. So here we go, and here also you can see there's a, it is showing there's available. Whenever it is showing available here,
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time, and have fun up there.
so after getting available, normal mode is normal, we have to make it here. Then we have to go upper head panel, and just we have to click off APU bleed off, APU master switch off. We have to click that one, and we just see here in explain, it's looking so awesome. The gear pin, you can find it out, that's on in his hand. Can you see that one on his hand? You can find it out, the gear pin. So gear pin remove, you can see that one. It's really excellent thing. Thank you so much for your service, sir. And after that we had to be check the flight control. Here we go, that is a whenever you have to move your joystick, or that is called, yeah, so joystick, you can see, you can find it out here also. You can see that is a, it's called left neutral, right neutral, up neutral, down neutral, rudder full left center, full right center. And trim, of course we have to select the trim up 1.3. In case that is up 1.3, we can change here up 1.3, we just change simply here up 1.3. So this part is over. Then we have to go here, auto brake, we can make it max. And we would like to do the some airlines, they prefer during the taxi you have to make it auto, that is a brake fan on, because that is in case during the takeoff rejected, and then we have to use the auto brake, then the brake temperature will high. So that's why they prefer that is during taxi that make it brake fan on. And then we would like to go for the flaps 1, and of course the speed brake we can make it retracted. Okay, that's fine. And each and every detail you can find it out, auto brake max, sign on, cabin ready, spoilers arm, flaps takeoff set. And another thing is there is a to takeoff config test. They're having the button config, you just click that one, automatically you can find it out, that is everything became green. So we are almost ready. We can check it out after start checklist. NTI is not required, as required ECAM status checked, no blue. Pitch trim set, pitch trim already you can see there is up 1.3, rudder trim 0. So after start checklist completed. So here we go to the upper head panel, and we can select that is a taxi light, make it on, and a runway turn light, make it on. Okay, that's cool. And here we go, and it is very much important, you can see that is a brake pressure. I just release brake pressure and you can see the brake pressure. Okay, so now here we have to increase the throttle a little bit more, and we can start taxiing. We have chart, by the way, so taxi we can follow, because we I'm habituated to fly in Mumbai, so we know that taxi route, so we can normally the taxi would like to do that is a 20 knot speed. Some airports they would like to mention that is a 30 knots. So if you want to do that is a little bit fast taxi speed a little bit high, and you can take a request to that ATC if it is available. You would like to take a request from the ATC that either you have to fly with the VATSIM as well as IVO speed taxi. That is a request, and they would like to give you the speed taxi request. So it's a very nice. I hope you people would like to enjoy. I'm not giving feedback your chat because of that is a making tutorial, so I think that is if you talk it doesn't look good, so that's why I just directly explain whatever I know about that flight factor A320. You can see there is my speed is 24. Actually, whenever you're having lots of traffic, it is not correct, so better we have to be doing the taxi the 20 speed. That is a much better. And here we go, that is we have to cross the runway. The runway is called that is a 1432. So in that case what we'll do, that is whenever you usually cross the runway, you have to be stop your aircraft, the holding, the runway holding, that you can see the symbol also there. You can hold it here, and if ATC will be there, then you have to be take a request that you are crossing that is a runway 1432, and whenever you cross, then obviously you have to be on here. That landing light make it on, wing light make it on, nav light make it on, and strobe light make it on, and then you can cross the runway. And of course there is a squawk, we just make it TARA, Charlie mode. It's a very important whenever you enter the whenever you have to enter the runway or cross the runway or do the backtrack.
Approaching 1-4.
Checked, and before that you have to check it out. Left is clear, right side is clear. You remember that is I like to take off from intersection from the November 4, and again we just cross it. Then whenever it cross, we don't need this part, we just make it back everything. Oh sorry, this is not this one. And yeah, wing light make it, and okay, just make it normal. Oh sorry. The rudder is very much required. I am just doing with the help of that is a keyboard, keys and joystick. It's a very much important that is whenever you have to fly, you have a chart, then you can find it out the number and all the stuff. Is it a November 4? It looks like a November 4. We are very near to the November 4. November 3, this is November 4, and here we go. Before entering the runway, this is November 4, before entering the runway, we need to check few things. Before takeoff checklist, flight control checked, flight instrument checked, briefing confirmed, flap settings, already we had seen 1+F, flap setting 1+F we had done. FMA takeoff data set checked. You can check it out, 145, 145, 145, and initial climb is 7,000. Transponder set TARA, ICAM memo.
Approaching 27.
No blue, all are green. Cabin secured. Engine mode selector, we just make it normal. TCAS TRA, packs, now we want to make it off, and just we have to again on everything here. That's the cool thing. So just we have to be lining up before the takeoff.
On runway 27.
Okay, and now before we will start, you can off the brake fan right now. We don't need no need that right now, and on there is a chrono, the timer, and here we go. First you can see that is a 50%. We have to increase the throttle 50%, and here we go. This is called, you can read it, that is called, that is a Manflex 67 SRS runway authorized blue. You can see throttle set checked, 100 knots checked, V1, and rotate. Slowly you can, steadily and slowly you can, positive climb, gear up. You can see that is a, wow. So we have to go inside the cockpit. So in Airbus they're having one nice facility that's above 300 feet. You can select the autopilot one. I'm just select right now. We are 1300 feet, 1400 feet. So I just select that is the autopilot one engaged, and just monitoring everything here. And open climb 7000 feet. Already we are getting informations here. You can see there's a live lever climb, so we can make it flex. So we just decrease and make it, there is a throttle climb position. After that we just on, that is a pack 2, and wait for a few seconds. I can tell you there is a count 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pack 1 also make it on. Wing light is not required anymore, make it 1. Runway light is not required, and you can make it off here. And another thing we need to do, that is called that spoilers disarm. Okay, so that's cool. And here you can the speed also near to that, so make it flaps up. Okay, here we go. So you can see the beautiful evening departure, and I think you really enjoy this view. And here you can see there is a blink, that QNH, so just we have to be click on the standard. Here we go, that we have to be click on the standard here, and maybe that is we are getting some permissions to climb our cruising altitude to the 33,000 feet. So just I click on that 33,000 feet. So here you have to be careful about few things. That is, I would like to tell you, here we can see there is an open climb. Open climb means that is a, suppose you are getting permission to reach up to that specific altitude, so that is called open climb. If you click up, you can say that is a climb. The climb means according your FMGC or MCDU, whatever program we write or we had entered, according that one it will enter or climb. But if you get a permission directly, you can just click on the open climb, and directly your aircraft, if they are having any restrictions also, it will climb that is your cruising altitude. And we just wait, we are passing through 8,500 feet, and that you can say that is a clouds. Sometimes it is a moisture, so will be there, but temperature is not showing any moistures. But sometimes you need to do, that is we have to on that for set engine 1, engine 2. If it is a minus 10, the sat and that is a mode the minus, then you obviously have to compulsory, you have to make it, that is a unclouding, you're passing through the clouds, you have to make it engine 1, engine 2, and TI is on, otherwise you can leave it. For in case my term, that is I just make it on for safety side. Passing 10,000 feet, we can landing lights, we just retracted, passenger signs we make it auto, and yeah, we had done almost. Here you can see that is a till we are passing through inside the clouds. Just we can check it out after takeoff. Landing gear up, flaps retracted, packs make it on, barrel reference standard, and after takeoff checklist completed. So here we go. See this, we are passing through the clouds. It's a really I just sounds a little bit. Oh my god, it's 20. But how? Okay, so I think there is you can get my voice very nicely. So fantastic clouds, you can see the evening time. So here you can check it out, that is that they are having the pages called performance. If you click, then you can find it out the how much nautical mile left you have to reach at your cruising altitude. So temperature always you have to be observed, and it is not compulsory you have to be -10, but sometimes that is rainy season, clouds is maybe that is it will make damage your wing as well as engine. So better I like to prefer in explain. I like to prefer because sometimes it's some problem arise in explain. So we are passing 15,000 feet. You can see we cannot see anything outside. We don't need this chart anymore. We have to find it out, that new chart, that is VOML. Oh, sorry. We have to find it out, VOML new chart. And we can find it out, the new chart VOML. So at last we can see at 18,000 feet sometimes you need to check the pressure also. Conditions, you can find it out, the 24 degrees Celsius, cockpit for forward cabin and as well as backward cabin. Passing 20,000 feet and we are above the cloud. So right now I think there is no problem. We can off anti-ice engine 1 as well as engine 2. So we can open the tray. Each and every time we need to carefully, we have to be observe everything, the fuel and other things also. It's a very much interesting thing that if you'll open your chart and if you like to check, let me open. Okay, so right now we are going to Beirut, 46 nautical mile left. So here we go. Beirut 60. Okay, so here you can find it out. Whenever we would like to reach at Beirut, then your fuel is near about 4.7. If you click on here, right now is a 5.2 because I took little bit extra. And if you click on the performance page also, sorry, a fuel page. So here also you can observe that is a fuel quantity and check there is a gross weight, each and everything. Each and everything you have to be find it out. Is very much important in case you have to fly. And here you can see that is a we would like to go to VOML, and that's alternate airport is a VOBL, whatever we entered initially. So each and every information is very much important here. And that some aircraft they're having different cost index, climb cost index different, as well as also the cruising cost index is different, and then whenever they have to be descent cost index also different. So I hope that is it. I selected time very nicely. The very nice sunset we can see also. Look at this. Its ambience is absolutely fantastic. I hope this tutorial that would like to help how to fly flight factor or FS labs. FS labs little bit more realistic than flight factor, and whatever my knowledge, the small knowledge I'm sharing with you guys, hope it is useful for you. I like to make that is a ZIBO 738, that also one small tutorial that is a step-by-step process. So we are almost near to that cruising altitude. You can see looks are really looking outside very nice. The sky is absolutely stunning. So once we will reach the cruising altitude, then we like to plan about our descent and approach at Mangalore. So just for verification purpose that we check it out. This is the Mangalore airport, and we usually land that is a runway 24. Elevation is 313, runway length is 2449 meter, a little bit short, and we usually vacate from that is a Golf 1. We don't take risk from the Eco. Golf 1 we have to vacate runway. We can vacate from Eco also, doesn't matter. And approach ILS Zulu, that is a 24 runway. We would like to approach, and sorry for that. And here we go, that is a chart. We have to be read a little bit the chart. Once we would like to reach that is a cruising altitude, we are passing flight level 290, almost 290. Another 4,000 feet left to reach at 33,000 feet. Look at this, the view is absolutely stunning. The sky is looking awesome. So temperature, you can check it out. Outside temperature is approximately minus 41. We entered, I think there is a 43, right? So let's see. So right now you can see the program. we don't need this distance from Mumbai airport distance runway 27. We can easily enter VOML right now because we are approaching VOML runway 24. We can enter the runway airport and the runway, and you can see that is we are till far from, that is a 304.3 knots, not knots, correction, nautical mile left from that runway 24 Mangalore. Till 10 nautical mile left, we have to reach our cruising altitude. The evening sky is looking so nice. I hope that weather at VOML is good. Let me check the weather conditions at VOML. VOML, it's raining, so we have to be very careful about that landing. So first thing first, we would like to do, the thing is that we open our AVITAB again, and I told you that is we have to be entered the descent wind data. That is a little bit interesting and important. You can click on the data, go to the second page, active flight plan, you just click that one, and you can automatically, you can see the cruising altitude, wind data, and altitude display here. Now we have to be enter here that descent all the wind data. So here we have to go 83 at 41, flight level 350. Then we have to be enter 89, 29, flight level 310, enter 220 at 6, flight level 200. Then we enter 262, 20, and flight level 150, as well as 267 at 27, flight level 100. Descent data we entered whatever we got the informations from the chart. So we can close that one, and now we have to be click on the performance page. You can see that is it displays the 180 nautical mile left. We have to be start descent, and it is a very short flight. I click on the next phase, and here you can get the approach information. Final, already you can see there is a ILS 24 Zulu we selected. So according the temperature and weather report from Mangalore, it's raining. Temperature is 25 degrees Celsius, and QNH we can find it out. QNH is 1008, and the wind is 250 at 12, 250 at 12 we have to be enter. And minimum decision altitude we can check it out from the chart. It's a 520 plus 50. I told you that is we have to go for 570 here. Everything we enter, in case go around, I already told you the company would like to give me that is a throttle reduction and acceleration, so I just enter 1900, as well as also here also I enter the 1900. So performance per page is ready. That in case if you'll go around, as well as also at Mangalore, till we have 169 nautical mile, we have to be start descent. It's raining right now. Just going through that specific chart. If you're having that NAVIGRAPH chart, it's very much important. So here you can check it out. Before that, we check here also. Here they're having one options here. You can MCP, you can find it out, that is a call plan, and make it 40 here, and then you can check your flight plan here. Sorry. So here you can see there's a MAPTA we are going, then Udlu, then Goa, then Cadmi, then we have to go Kanti, then you can see that directly we can go to the Charlie India 24 Zulu, then we have to be land. We can do little bit vectoring over here, it's not a big problem. Okay, so route is little bit fine, there is no problem or not complicated that much. Just make it flight plan as we would like to do. And yeah, everything just fine, looking great. So just so we go through that chart once, and here you can see that VOR is a Mike Lima. We just entered the Mike Lima right now. It is a go out showing, but just I make it target right now Mike Lima. Automatically it will change in case that is you can find it out that frequency also 114.2 114.2. So first one Mike Lima, we can select 114.2. okay, select course setting is, you can find it out, the course setting is 240, course setting is 240. I just make it it is not required if we will do that is a India landing, so VOR landing, then it is a very much important. And you can see the ILS, everything is just IMNG 110.10, everything is just looking great here. So till 152 nautical mile left, we have to be start descent. We have to see the very nice and beautiful sunset. The clouds are heavy clouds here. Hopefully that is we can find it out, but nice Rens effect on our flight factor. And okay, so here we go, that you can check localizer capture 110.1, final approach course setting is a 240. Glide slope will capture near about 2,400 feet, and 6 you can see that is a India Mike November Golf. ILS descent height is 520, elevation is 320, and here we cannot get all the frequency, so ATIS frequency, Mangalore approach frequency, tower frequency, everything just mentioned here. And normally we would like to come from that side, so here you can see there is a hill area is there, so it's very much important. That is a 8,400 feet, we have to be little bit careful about that one. And initial approach speed is 200 knots, you can check it out. 6 DME or 7 DME, that whenever Foxtrot India 2,400 there we have to the glide slope will capture, and slowly you have to be descent. And speed also you can see 180, 160, 140 and 120 speed we have to be maintain. In case if we like to misapproach, straight ahead to 1000 feet, then climb, being and turn right to VOR to join holding at 2,400 feet or as directed. Okay, so that's fine. So everything detail we got it. The evening is looking so nice, sunset. So we can find it out, that is another 133 nautical mile left, we had to start descent. So we have another 120 nautical mile left. We have to start descent. And we can check it out. The approach speed is 132 and it's raining, so better we like to do that auto brake medium we can select, then it will be fine. Then we can vacate from Golf 1, and then we have to be park somewhere the 10 or 8 stand. You can see the crosswind is 26 from left to right. So it's very much important. We have to observe. So you can find it out. So current Zulu time is 13:33, and whenever you reach at BOML, that is a 14:12. So we can assume that is another 30 minutes or near about 35 minutes. We can reach at Mangalore. .95 nautical mile left. We are near to the Goa, but we cannot see that is a because of the clouds. So you can see almost 79 nautical mile left. So whenever we are near about 70 nautical mile left from that start descent, so we already planned that is what to do. So just I revise once that we have to be land runway 24, and 24 we have to be land runway 24, and we would like to try to vacate from the Gulf 1, and then we have to be occupy gate number 10. This is a taxi Gulf 1 Golf. We have to be go like that, and if we'll see the approach chart, we have to land ILS Zulu runway 24. We have to be descend 24,000 feet. At 24,000 feet, the glide slope will capture, and we have to be maintain speed minimum 200 knots. Here you can see the Michael Lima 2,400 feet, and then we have to be whenever the glide slope will capture, then we have to be go our approach speed. And it's raining at Mangalore, so better we have to be select that is auto brake medium, because that is a tabletop runway. In case if we cannot able to stop our aircraft because short runway, then we will fall from that. So that is we have to be very careful about that part. You can see the very beautiful sunset. From outside also you can see very beautiful sunset. From here also you can get the view. The sky color is morning and the early morning and evening, it's look really nice. You can see the crosswind till that is 27 from left to right. 27 from left to right. Outside temperature minus 49. Here you go, the 58 nautical mile left, we have to start descent. We are very near to start descent. You can see near to 45 nautical mile, it looks like. Yep, 47. So evening time, look at this, the view is really nice. So 43 nautical mile left, we had to be start descent. we have to very much careful about that landing, because it's raining over there at Mangalore, and we have to be careful about each and every if we cannot able to land or touch down on the touchdown zone, then we have to go around. It's a very much important thing. So here we go, that's 38 nautical mile left and little bit cloudy, so better we have to check everything. Okay, that's nice. You can see the clouds. .33 nautical mile left, so we have to descend fast 10,000, but there is no ATC, so directly I have to be descend 2,400 feet. Heavy clouds you can see. Very nice view. You can see the sea also. It looks really nice. So 26 nautical mile left. I'm really excited regarding that it's raining, so at least we can see some nice view. So I think we are below 20 nautical mile. Yep, exactly 20 nautical mile. Part. So from airport you can see there is a from airport 123 nautical mile left. So 50 nautical mile left, we have to be start descent. And 12 nautical mile left, and here we go, that we can click on that manage descent. Similarly, that is I told you the open descent, open climb and manage climb. So right now we have to do that is a manage descent. According that FMGC, it will start descent. And heavy clouds are there. Weather pretty bad, so better we have to be make it on seatbelt signs. and we have to be very careful whenever you have to pass through that clouds. We need to on the anti-ice. You can see total dark. It will be interesting that we have to land. I just make it on a little bit light, so at least you people can see inside my cockpit. But it's showing till it's raining at Mangalore. Outside temperature 44. You can check it out from airport. 97 nautical mile left. Vertical speed little bit increase right now, 1800 feet. Check from wing, from cockpit also. So we have to wait. Whenever we like to passing through that clouds, we have to on anti-ice. (2,800 feet). Correction, 28,000 feet, not 2,800 feet. And you can see there's a can it that fuel also. You can check it out, so we can just verify that one. Approximately at can T fuel is 3.4. Can T fuel is 3.4. So let me check the fuel. 3.4, 3.8. So we have extra 400 kg extra. So here you can see there is till we are not passing through the clouds, and -31 and -13. So till no need to use that anti-ice. You can see the city light also. So block time is 58 minutes. Takeoff time is 47. So current weather at Mangalore is 25 degrees Celsius, pressure is 1008 QNH, and 26 degree at 9 knots. Looks pretty good. Passing 21,000 feet checked. From airport 68 nautical mile left. So I think that is we are going directly Charlie India 24 Zulu. And we have to be maintained, that is a flight level 2400 feet. We have to little bit careful, because if you go the right hand side, we have to maintain 29,000 feet, sorry, correction, 2,900 feet, and back is 8,400 feet, so it's very tricky. We are not using any star, because through the sim brief we didn't get any star. Elevations we had seen, there's near about 300, I think so 320. Course setting is a 240. We are passing 18,000 feet. So from airport right now, approximately 58 nautical mile left. So you are also getting the same thing. So managed descent I given 2,400 feet, and you can see it displays that is a whenever we'll reach that point, my air constructive, that is you have to descent, you can use that is a open descent also. It depends. So now you can see my vertical speed is 1,600 feet. And I believe that is we are passing through the clouds. Outside temperature is stat is +3, but sat is -10. In that case, just make it on. Anti-ice. Because I explained that is a believe there is a better, we need just make to passing through the clouds, and weather is not good at Mangalore. It's really raining. Passing 15,000 feet, but we are little bit lucky there is not thunderstorm. passing almost like a 140. You can see the city light also, it looks really nice. Better off that light, and here you can see it's a fully dark. Oh my god, for light I can see that cloud or what? No, it's become now fully dark. You cannot see anything. Passing 130, checked. And right now you can see there is a -2. Let it be positive, then we off that anti-ice. We are almost like a 35 nautical mile left. We have to be descend 2,400 feet, passing 120. And here we go, that is all positive, so I believe that is we don't need anything right now. We can off. You can see that is near to the 10,000 feet. Till we have to descend 2,400 feet, 28 nautical mile left. You have to be read sometimes the throttle idle, descent, nav gain, flight level 2,400. So passing 10,000 feet, just we make it landing light off position. Wing light make it on, nav light make it 2, seat belt sense already I make it on. Landing system just make it on, both sides, switch on. Approach checklist, briefing confirmed, ecom status checked, seat belt signs on, bar reference standard, minimum descent altitude, let me check, 570. Engine mode selector, we just select normal. Approach checklist completed. You cannot see anything because of the cloud. Thunderstorm means you can see some thunder lights. We are maintaining the speed. You can see the speed is near about 230. (20 nautical mile left). We have to be reach at 2,400 feet and above. So you can see we are passing 7,100 feet. Just I make it off the light, concentrate this thing. Just make it, you can see a little bit the city lights. Passing 6,700 feet. Till 40 nautical mile left, we have to be above 2,400. Passing 6,000 feet, checked. Till 10 nautical mile left. Throttle idle, descent, nav green, and flight level 2,400 feet. One side you can make it, the terrain you can make it because you can understand the position. You can see that diamond is little bit half diamond visible on your primary flight display, and it is a blink, so now you can make it 1008. Just make it 1008. The QNH is 1008 here. So from airport you can check it out. From airport we are 30 nautical mile left, and passing 4,000 feet till we have 5 nautical mile left to reach 2,400 feet. You can see the airport over there. So we need to take right turn for established localizer. Just clicking on the LOC button. Now you can see there is a diamond. You can see the both side, but not full, half. This is a terrain that is already discussed about 8,000 feet, and our left side checked. Almost we reached 2,400. You can see the lock star. It's called the lock star, and whenever lock in the blue box, the established localizer, we can take right turn, speed, so it is very nice. Airbus A320. So from airport 10 nautical mile left approximately. Speed is decreased, so we can use the flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 1. and we can check 8 nautical mile from the airport. And here you can see there is a 200 cross, so we can go for the flaps 2, speed check flaps 2. And this is the final turn. And here you can see the diamond is aligned, the center, the both vertically and horizontally. And we click on the approach. Actually it is not descent, and I have to take control because establish that localize the tail, the glides are not capture and not descent. Better I have to take control. You have to be maintained, and just we make it on everything here. A little bit high. We are 4 nautical mile left, gear down. Speed check flaps 3. Speed check flaps full. Spoiler sum. We have to go a little bit left side. Landing checklist. Cabin secured. Auto throttle auto. Go around altitude set 2400. Ecom memo. No blue. Or so 2400. That's good.
Approaching 2-4.
Checked.
Flight slow.
We are a little bit. We have to take left side. You can see the slope. A little bit high. Reverse green, descent, descent. Sixty knots checked.
3,000 feet remaining.
Manual brake. And we plan. We have to vacate it from here. So according to the plan we can do it. Golf 1. We vacated from the Golf 1. Once we exit runway, the chrome time we can stop. And here we go. we can on that APU bleed. APU will start. Stop light not required. Taxi light make it on. We can make it flaps up. Spoilers retracted. And Charlie we can just stand by, make it transponder standby. And flight directory landing system, flight directory landing system, we just make it off here. And we need to park. We are having SAM gate here. So here we go. I think that is we can it's a gate number 12. Gate number 10, and here we go, gate number 10. We'll park here. Gate number 10, and we will be getting Marcellus. I don't know that is it will work or not. Hopefully. No, it is not working. Great news. And we can assume, okay, that is parking brake set. We need to off the light first. APU is available, so we can off the engine 1, engine 2 cutoff. Fuel pump we need to off, and beacon light off, APU bleed on, seatbelt signs off. And once you have to use the choke set, and ground power you have to provide choke set, then immediately you have to release the parking brake and your block time is over. So 1 hour 21 minutes. And here we go, that I would like to connect the SAM gate. Hopefully it will work. Yes, SAM gate would like to work. And I have one option, ground handling. Hopefully it will work also. The Indigo I have it. Wow, it's not working. Ground handling, it's not working. That's great. Anyway, so no problem. I open the cargo we can call. So right now you can see that external power is on, APU bleed both we can make it off. After parking, APU bleed as required, yellow pump off, engine off, seatbelt signs off, exit light as required, fuel pump off, parking brake and chocks as required, parking brake off, choke set, mobile phone on, standby transponder is 2000. Radar, okay, that thing is not working here, so it is not working. So parking checklist completed. So right now what we'll do, APU bleed is on, so we can overrated flying light we need to off right now, because we have to park my aircraft here. So here we go, that So everything is fine. We can off this light, and we can off this one. We can off, we can off, we can off, fully off here, and yeah, we can off that one also. We can off, we can off, as well as we can off this side. That is a call. Bright, low, 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 low. Okay. We can off this side. We can up. Sorry. We can off. We can off that. We can off this side. We can off. There is no button. Yep, there you can off here. Yeah, almost we had done, and just we off the battery, off the light, and light button. So this is a call cold and dark. We just off and leave the cockpit for today. Guys, I hope that is you people who like to like this video. The lots of people would like to ask me that is a step-by-step process, the flight factor, how to do the flight plan, and do that everything I had done. So right now you can say that the same as it is whenever we started. So see you soon, see you soon, and take care and happy landing. Goodbye.